Ahoy hoy, ladies and gents. Oh man, I think I need to stop telling you when I've got it all figured out and things are gonna be recorded at a better schedule or something because, this episode's gonna be interesting. I hurt my back pretty good and it was my fault. I was not paying attention. And so now I'm trying to sit and play this game after a couple of days of not doing it because it was really uncomfortable just to be in a sitting position. Now, if I remember right, I left off thinking that we were going to be transitioning from one chapter to another. This dude showed up because I think it was just these two guards before. So let's talk to him, see what he says. Hello? Hello? Why can't I talk? Why can't I talk? What the hell? Oh, hello. Where is my... Was my shift key stuck? That was weird. Let's try that again.
Hello.
Huh. More and more I can complain about this terrible choice of a keyboard. Shift key was apparently stuck, so... Yeah, I wouldn't have known had I not noticed everything was missing over here, because I was about to use the Stone of Recall, thinking maybe I have to reload this area. But no, that was it. I don't know what shift clicking is supposed to do, but it did nothing for me. Alright, I can believe Aaron when he says you're some kind of hero, my lord. You do look the type. I know. Luskan's a mighty dangerous place to walk into, however. You sure you know what you're doing? Not really. What's going on in Luskan? Fighting, and lots of it. The high captains are at war. Have been for weeks now. Luskan's just about torn apart. I'm sure you're full of questions, but I really can't chat. I promised Aaron a favor, and I'll do it. So, do you want inside, or not? Yeah, open the freaking door, man. Alright, the gates are open for you now. Just remember, I can't let you back out once you're in. Why? Make sure you have everything you need, you hear? Okay. I kind of expected like a little narration thing was about to pop up, but it didn't. Okay, so Luskan is not pre-open to us in the sense of we see everything on the map. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll help you, guy. What the hell are these things? They're mice men. Of mice and men. Can you move into position? No, luckily that guy was able to defend himself. I forgot I was an elf. I was about to ask, why am I green? No?
I greet you.
This is apparently Gregor Armist. Thank you for the assistance. Bloody creatures seem to be everywhere now. My advice is to stay off the streets like most everyone else. Who are you? Me? The name's Gregor. I was hired by the brothel here to try and keep some of the worst elements roaming the city from making their way to our doorstep. Brothel? Miss Bella's, of course, on the island here. Kurth and Baron both have an interest in keeping it open, but there are enough vandals and thieves about regardless. Yeah, let's ask what those things were. Were-rats, lycanthropes, Baron's men. Seems like all of his soldiers are infected now. Kurth's men have looted the city of enchanted weapons just to fight them. Yeah, who are these people you're talking about, man? You really are a stranger then if you don't know what I speak of. Most sane folk of Luskan stay indoors now, if they know it's good for them. Okay, this guy is completely unhelpful. So, we're gonna go, I'm assuming this is the place. The Wink and Tickle. Alright.
Hello there, darling. Do make yourself welcome.
Who are you? My name is Bella, darling. I keep my boys and girls safe and the customers happy. If you're ever unhappy, you come see me. I'll change your mind, you'll see. Now you have me at a disadvantage, however. Might I know your name? Fert Bergeron. Ooh, a real charmer. I like that in a man. I bet you wouldn't pass out drunk before I even knew we were started, would you, darling? But that's neither here nor there. Is there something that Bella can do for you? We have satin, we have wine, we have pickles. Anything you like? Get pickles? It's for the gnomes. They like their pickles sour and their women tall. Don't ask me why. This is a palace of pleasure, dear man. There are men and women who can take your mind away from the terrible world outside, for a time.
Better than you.
Yeah, they work here of their own free will. Naturally they do, darling. There are far worse ways in Luskan to make a living than to spend your time surrounded by luxury and fine company. If you don't believe me, however, you're certainly free to ask them yourself. Just don't make trouble, that's all I ask.
Die at my hand.
And who are you exactly? Oh, wait, no, she kind of already... Yeah, we already went that... Oh, okay, I need to stop asking about the pickles. What's going on here? That is a mighty big question, darling. The simple answer is that the High Captains one day decided to see which of them would be the one and only High Captain and began to kill each other, and the city. Boys will be boys, I suppose. I'm willing to bet that you want to know more than that, though. Yeah. Start talking, people, please. Well, let's see. There used to be 5 of them, naturally. Most of them have died off or run off. Who can really tell anymore? Only Kurth and Barum are left, 2 of the nastiest fellas you ever want to come across. It'll be so much better for us once they kill each other off, once and for all. But perhaps I shouldn't talk like such. How do you feel about them, Sugar? I have no idea. I think I agree with you. Now there's a smart boy. I knew you were gold the minute I laid eyes on you. Yes, I did. You know, since you feel that way you do, you might want to go and talk to Rain. She's one of my girls upstairs. Don't ask why, sweetie. Just trust me. Okay. So, mercenary... Black Knives Customer. That's not the name of this place. Bloody Hand Customer. What in the world? That's a little strange. Okay. So... seems like we've got a little civil war situation here in Luskan. With 2 sides left. Not that we ever got to... Whoa! Hey! You attacked me. Lever of stone? What in the hell is this? Okay. Huh. You know, she probably told me which room Rain was in, but I do not remember if she did. So we gotta look around everywhere anyway, looking for people with names. Oh, here we go.
Well, hello to you.
Who are you? Look, I don't entertain here right now. I'm reserved to go elsewhere, whether I like it or not, so please leave me alone. Who are you? My name is Rain. I have to go soon. Could you please leave? You don't seem happy about it. I'm no fan of the High Captains, and I would rather not serve their whims if I had a say in it. I do what I'm told, however. Why would you serve the High Captains if you don't want to? I don't want to get in any trouble, and talking about the High Captains is nothing but trouble. I won't tell anyone what you say. Fine, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll tell you what I know. High Captain Barum and High Captain Kurth hold us hostage, practically. Miss Bella has to do what they tell her, or they'd shut us all down, make us all slaves, or worse. Orith and I have to go to the High Captain's bases to put on a show, or do whatever else they want. We despise it, but there's nothing we can do about it. Miss Bella does her best to help us, but there's nothing she nor we can do about it. I just wish someone would visit a painful, horrible death on those men. Then this would all be over. Just what do they make you do? Sometimes they throw me to their men. Sometimes I would rather not talk about it. Who's Orith? Orith is one of the male courtesans that works for Miss Bella. He hates it as much as I do. If you really want to talk to him, he has his own room here. What can you tell me about the High Captains? I know more about them than I would ever care to. Where do I find Kurth? Kurth is in the West Docks district. His men come out of a gap broken in the wall. I suggest that you use that. There's an opening in the ruins of his old tower. It's what I use when I must go and see them. You need a key to get into his base, though. Oh, not though. Through the tower door. I have a key which could get you inside if you want it. Yeah, give me it. Take it. It's a copy I had made. You must be careful, however. They know me, but Kurth's men will assume you are an assassin if they see you inside the base. I don't know what your plans are, truly, but I have a feeling that Kurth won't like it either way. What about Barum? Barum has a base within the sewers of the city, full of his troops and undead monsters conjured by his sorcerer allies. The main gate is through a sewer entrance on the island east of and south of here. His base is heavily fortified, but not impregnable. There's a back entrance that is not well known about. It's through a sewer grate just to the west of the brothel, by the stores. It's the entrance I use when I must go to him. I have a key. Give me the key. All right, tell me about Captain Kurth. He's a madman. He's always been hungry for power, they say, but even his men think he's gone completely mad now. He will stop at nothing to get what he wants. All he thinks about is killing Barum and taking over the city, talking about how glorious it will be. I don't believe he even actually thinks about what all of this has done to Luskan. And now what about Barum? Barum is a cunning man. He relies on guile more than strength and doesn't consider any act too low or desperate to perform. He's allied with necromancers. There's undead all about his base, making his men nervous and jittery. Even Barum himself seems strange. I think he's done something to himself, something unnatural. Can they be reasoned with? I don't know. They might make a deal with you if they thought it would put them ahead of the other High Captain somehow. Whether they'd bothered keeping that deal is another matter entirely. Oh yeah, I don't think I'm keeping these guys alive. I noticed you have a chest here. If you don't mind, I'm going to help myself to it. I forgot to mention, you guys may have noticed a massive jump in points as well as the ranking of this game finally. That is why can I not talk? I partly know why I can't talk at the moment. It's early in the morning. I felt bad about not getting episodes done, so... Oh, hello. You two can get... Yeah, in a second. I believe it was the last episode that I was done with the segments of the list of tropes, and so I said, okay, I better go through and look at a bunch of stuff. Oops, don't want to talk to the random NPC. I'd better go through and look at some of the old question marks on the list that I came back to, as well as looking ahead at some of the monster types and what have you. So I feel like I got most of those. It also feels like most of what's from here on out will be...
I'm asking myself, is this lad here for a conversation? Or does he have some gnome fetish that I dare not even ask about? I'm hoping for the former, but being a quality gnome like myself, anything is possible.
As I was going to say, I feel like most of what's left on the list that I haven't said yes or no to, it will probably... The list will probably mostly be updated nearer to the end of the game entirely, rather than just each episode from here on out. So I feel like basically what I'm saying is I feel like the game's going to sit here, and then when we get to the end, it might be some more jumping in points as I go through the list again. Basically is what I'm saying. So yeah, who are you, guy? Herb Jansen's the name of the Culver Jansens originally, but then that branch of the family are really exiles from the Thunder Mountain Jansen clan, so perhaps I shouldn't be bragging about it. Still, it's quite a tale how my family made its terrible trek all the way to Culver. Nary a turnip to be found on that trip, let me tell you. Even more remarkable is how I ended up in this job, considering my former career as a chest connoisseur. What is that? Ah, yes, those were the days, weren't they? The making of proper chests was once a noble profession. They were pieces of art, I tell you, and not these flimsy things they make today that any two-bit elven thief with half a mind could pick. Not that I'm insinuating anything. As a young little gnome in Culver, all I thought about were fine chests and the living I would make off of them. Alas, it was not to be. Pleasuring women is all I'm about now. I thought the name of the guy I was looking for was different than Herb. Yeah, I've never heard of a place called Culver, and it's certainly not that Butterburger place that people seem to love. Well, of course not. Since the Great Turnip Famine of 45 is the number, there hasn't been a Culver. Ah, everyone died? Of course not. What a grisly story that would make. Everybody was quite hungry, though, and certainly thought they would die. Going too long without a proper turnip is agony enough. No, it was much the... It's still just a reading. It should be fine. I shouldn't just because it's early. No, it was the much maligned Uncle Pinto who sold the rights to some human for a sack of turnips in one of his craving fits. They went and renamed it to Water Deep or some nonsense, last I heard. I only know that's a place because there's a lot of games called Water Deep this or that. That's quite a story, isn't it? Of course, my relatives drove Uncle Pinto out of town for such foolishness, and of course he had a gas tank that exploded on him because, Ford makes the best cars. They thought 2 sacks should have been the minimum. Now then, was there something you needed? Yeah, what about what's going on here? He doesn't know much. Yeah, why are you upset? Well, now, call me a halfling, but I actually have a job you could do for me. A little errand that is a mite dangerous to perform with the streets the way they are. Go on. How shall I explain this? Well, one of my clients, a handsome noblewoman by the name of Lady Jadale, has something that belongs to me. Technically, I suppose it belongs to her since I gave it to her, but I want it back. It's a ring, a little favor that I bestowed upon her that was my name inscribed. Just get it from her and back in my hands, and I'll be a happy little gnome. Why do you need it? Well, you see, the gift was a bit of impetuousness on my part. Lady Marmalade, husband, is a rather powerful man. In fact, I forgot at the height of passion. When Lord Marmalade returns, I don't need his wife sporting my ring. He's rather renowned for his temper, and I'm rather fond of my legs, short though they may be. The Lady Marmalade is, shall we say, rather oblivious to the fact that her husband might not be too fond of me when he discovers the ring. She has less sense than an elf in a shoe store, I tell you. Do elves not wear shoes? I actually don't know. Can you buy it from her? The lady was overjoyed when I gave her the present, and quite angry when I asked for it back. She says she's quite fond of the ring, fonder than she is of me at present. That is why I need someone else to get the ring. Right now, she won't even speak to me. Isn't this stealing? Not necessarily. The ring was a gift, and I'm just being rude. It's a matter of life and death, though, so I'm okay with that. All right, fine. All right, you'll find Lady Marmalade's home not far from here. Go back towards the city gates and turn right. I'm not going to remember any of that. Do be kind to her, though, if you can. I don't wish any harm on the dotty woman. I just don't want any harm to come my way. Okay. Is there anything else to ask him about? No. Nothing that I'm going to bother with. So that was not the guy that I was looking for. So I'm guessing the women were over there, the men are over here. Yeah, boy, having such a hard time reading this morning. Do not know why. And it's that whole like, oh yeah, that's the guy. Well, we're going to rob him first, then we'll talk to him. It's that whole thing that it's not just simply reading, it's that I'm also talking. I'll never understand the brain.
Hello.
Somehow I think you've got the wrong room, sir. Please leave me be. Who are you? I know who you are. I don't care. Why aren't you working? Cool. So my guess is if I were playing a female character, he would talk to me and she wouldn't. I don't know. That's my guess. You know how women be. This door's not even locked. Yvette, you have a name.
Well, hello to you.
Hello, my lord. I apologize, but I'm not entertaining. Oh, well, she says her heart's not in it. Who are you? I already know your name because I can read it. All right, let's ask her about Luskan. Okay, so if she's got a little problem. What's your problem? You want a job? Maybe you could help me, sir. Why do I keep doing that? I haven't anyone else to turn to. Perhaps I could hire you? Well, tell me what it is. I had a baby, sir, with a client. I didn't mean to, but it happened, and my little daughter was the joy of my life when I had her. The father, however, Pepperoni, he does not believe I would make a proper mother. He took my daughter away and will not return her. I wish I would pay you to get the child back. Why does he want the baby? I don't know. Pepperoni is haughty and sometimes a cruel man. I didn't think he'd even want to know about the child, never mind want it. It frightened me. It frightens me to think what he might do to her. Please, if you get her back, I will reward you. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think you could be a proper mother? I could. I know I could. Miss Bella has put aside much of the coin I've earned here. I want to leave Luskan and go back home to raise my daughter proper. I've even enough money to pay you, and I can still make a good life for her. Please, please help me. I could help you. Don't hurt him, okay, if you can avoid it. Still the child's father. Okay. We'll see. I'm not so sure I'm going to be truly helping her, especially when I rob her like this right in front of her. That is something that I always found very interesting about Fable's way of handling that, which is just to be like, no, you can't just steal without an actual effort of not being seen or having it change the way people see you. I look forward to those games. I'm pretty sure the Fable games are on my list. However, at the same time, I feel like they're going to be a pain in the rear when it comes to getting them to work. Looked like there was a person over here. I can't walk into that water. Oh, what are these? Okay, success not possible. All right. I don't know why I thought I saw a person over here. There's literally nothing over here. Oh. Okay, let's go back up here. Let's cross over this way. Let's explore our surroundings.
I will see.
I'm like, who's talking? They can fight each other. I don't really care.
I will see you dead.
You can't win!
Oh, I can. Whoa, whoa. That really jumped forward. Sorry for everybody who didn't expect that. I also did not expect that.
I will see you dead.
I mean, I don't know that I'm an enemy of your High Captain. You know, we just kind of arrived. Right, well, let's
Survive.
go in here. We're in the sewers all of a sudden. So, what the hell? Oh, was this not the way I was supposed to come to see this guy? Because, he's there. Looks like we're ready to fight now. Why are you in a bubble?
Good that you've decided to speak with me. My name be Bara, the one and only true High Captain of Luskan. The You'll have to excuse me for speaking to you through an illusion. The way you've cut through me, men, one can't be too careful.
Okay, so it's an illusion. An illusion of you standing in a bubble. You're good, I'll grant you that. As a matter of fact, you're good enough that I'd be willing to offer you a sweet little reward should you care to take care of Kurth for me, that other High Captain. Let's ask some questions first. I don't like to ask questions. I don't like questions, especially when they come from people who didn't work for me. I made you an offer, do you want it? No, I have no interest in work for you. 'Tis a shame. You come back and speak to me if you change your mind, aye? And before you get it in your head to come any further into my base, I'd advise you not to. If he comes through the store, I'll be thinking you're not to no good and treat you as such. I think you're a power monger. I'm absolutely up to no good. Eat the rich. Oh, I can't just do it that way, huh? I thought I had a key. Oh, she said there was a back way, though. Okay. I'll be back in the back way.
Death is coming for you!
Alright. The baby rat won. And that was its reward. A slightly delayed death. No, give me something useful. Oh, there's a shady character standing
Can I
here.
help you?
You look like the kind of person who knows how to live in the shadows. And what if I do? In that case, I'm your go-to guy. I've got the goods to make your life easier. What you got? Interesting. Have any cool weapons? Rapier +1. I feel like these guys almost always carry the same stuff. It's kind of disappointing. You get so used to like excitement when there's a new vendor, right?
You're going down!
Zombies and skeletons, oh my. I don't know if this was supposed to be the back way. That is the weird thing about this game, although I guess it's probably by design based on my, simplistic understanding of Dungeons and Dragons stuff, which is the world is built and people traverse it however they choose to traverse it. It just needs to hold together. The sewer is extremely empty. What? Where did you guys come from? Oh, wait. That's interesting. I don't think I caught before that they could look like men. Huh. Curious.
Death is
Yeah, they've got some sort of glamour on them, essentially. So I don't think that's the one I was just talking in before. Here's where, this is one thing I've noticed about Tropeacetic, and I've probably talked about it before, which is I think things will always go smoother when it comes to games that I have a greater familiarity with. And again, I had played Neverwinter a ton, but like this is so much further in than I ever managed to keep my focus on. So I felt much more comfortable before, early on in the game when we're looking for water Davian creatures, but even that was really just for like 2 or 3 areas, maybe 4. We are nowhere near that realm anymore. I do recall one time Rob and I tried to play this multiplayer, and there was something uncomfortable for me with the way that it was set up, that I didn't really enjoy the experience. We only did it for one night, and if I remember right, like we were in a sour mood about it to begin with because the whole setup for getting it to work was really broken for some reason. But I would be curious. I have Neverwinter Nights too. I think I popped in for a minute into that game to check it out. I immediately didn't like something about it that they had changed, but I'll be curious how I feel now all this time later. Although that's disc based, I'm probably gonna have to buy a CD reader because I don't know if that was ever made available through Steam or GOG or anything like that. Someday I'll have to find out. Because I don't recall where it lands in the rest. Because it's not miscellaneous, and it's not Neverwinter Nights, it's BioWare. So where does that game land when it comes to all those releases from BioWare back in the day? Hey, remember when BioWare was like one of the premier RPG developers? Thanks, EA. EA doing what it does, breaking stuff. You gotta bring back the old cube, cone, and sphere EA when it was their logo that was like that, where you could say, oh, I didn't know EA had a hand in this game, instead of, oh, EA has a hand in this game. Boy, how would you go through this area by yourself playing as a magic person? This feels like... Well, then I guess you'd probably have the henchmen that are much more in front of things. Probably that... Oh, wait, these are people. Kind of. A ghoul outcast.
No words! He needs to speak to the living flesh! Needs to speak!
Okay. Me needs the flesh to finds the amulet. It has great power. Me needs it, but my brother, he keeps it from me. You gets me the amulet, yes. Me rewards me you, gives you many pretties. What are you? Me is ghoul. Once brother and me were wizards. Liches we tried to become, being great powers to the captains. But it goes wrong, all wrong. We becomes not liches. Ghoulses are we, curse the gods. Brother was brother when we were flesh. When we becomes ghoul, he steals my precious amulet. Steals it, all my powers from when I was flesh it has. Me wants it back. You gets me rewards you. You helps, flesh, you helps. I might consider helping you. You gets the amulet from brother, me rewards you. You kills him or no, me not care, me needs amulet. Why do you need it so badly? It has all power from when we was flesh. Without it, me has no power, none. What's to stop me from taking it for myself? You not knows how to use it, not knows how. It is it for me. Me. Why don't you get it yourself? Brother, he uses the amulet. He creates ghouls from the humans of city above. Many ghouls. Too many ghouls for me to take. Right. What do I get? A key and something else. Yeah, no. I think I'll kill you.
You'll go.
You guys seem like trouble. Another lever of stone, lever of water. What are these? Sewer control key? Weird. There's a door on this other part here. So let's take a look, shall we? So I was obviously wrong about the idea that this was the end of a chapter. Whoops. Stupid massive fingers just clicking away. I don't think I saw one of those. But this is a pretty busy area. Let me make sure it wasn't over here. Nothing showing up when I mouse over. So we're gonna cross. The rusty, rotted out, dilapidated bridges look pretty good. They are effective. Oh. Hey guys, you want to come over my way? Yeah, awesome. He triggered it himself. That's what I was hoping would happen.
Find your death here. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Okay. Excuse me? Oh. Oh, the key was used to open that. I'm like, what? Beetles. Beetles of all different types. A greater stink beetle? Oh, man. And this bombardier is just doing stuff. Okay. Lever of fire, pedestal of stone, pedestal of air, pedestal of water. Okay. I don't know where the other one is, so I can't do them, but okay. Let's hope it's just around the corner here. Oh wait, no, this is where I came from. Right. Well, don't know what that is or where I'm supposed to get it from. I assume that dude's brother, but I thought his brother would be in here. Maybe I should check these remains. No. Huh. Okay. Well then. Oop. Oop. Open the door. Oh, Pepperoni's home is right over there, huh? I guess I never knew lycanthropy affected other mammals. Do they affect only mammals is part of my question now. Like, is there a whale somewhere? A whale? Boy, that is really hard to say. Hello? Skeletons? And that was spooky and that's scary. Good. Now they're gone. Came all this way for another door. And all it did was take me back outside. So wait, what was this? Pepperoni's home. Is this Pepperoni's home?
Fear what comes!
I don't know who's yelling at what. Okay. Some random corpses. Not that they have anything of interest. Hey, Pepperoni.
I greet you.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, Pepperoni. He's got guard dogs. You don't look like those hooligan soldiers who have been tearing up the city. Why have you come here? I demand you speak at once. Oh, you demand, do you? I suppose I am just not accustomed to visitors in these times. Either way, you were not invited. So what is it exactly that you would like from me? I don't remember. Oh, Yvette's baby. I see. Her baby, is it? The child happens to be my blood as well, as much as I am loath to admit fathering the girl upon that whore. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. I am not going to give the child up. I will not have that woman returning later with this child and laying claim to anything of mine. And besides, that brothel is no place for any blood of mine. Well, she doesn't intend to raise a child there. Perhaps that's what she told you. I wouldn't trust any word coming out of her mouth. The child stays. Maybe you could work something out. A deal, is it? Very well. Let's see how badly she wants her bastard back, and whether she can afford it. I've lost most of my wealth since this war began. You give me 1,000 gold pieces, and you can have the child. Everyone wins. Oh, so it's about money. Okay, hand over the child now. So I have no say in this, do I? Give up my blood to some base-born wench for nothing? 250 gold pieces, then. That is not much, but it will serve. Nope, you're dying. See, your dogs had to go too because of you. Yvette's baby. Well, Yvette's baby, it's going to be a while before I take you home. We got lots of stuff to do. Hey, a container. Another one. Another magic bag. Put the baby in the bag. Video games. Yeah, actually, when I was fighting him, I started to think to myself, I should have asked where this kid was first, but... Hey, longsword +2, not something I'm using. You know, that guy was really uppity for somebody who's just living in a place with corpse-filled rooms. Mother?
Good business to you.
You don't look like them soldiers. You won't hurt me, will you? I'm an adventurer looking for information. I don't mean any harm. I suppose you don't seem the bad sort. You just startled me so. With all the soldiers rampaging around, I assumed... Well, what do you want from me? Why are you here? Yeah, why are you so frightened? I know, it's just that the soldiers have been rampaging through the streets for weeks now. They take whatever they like. If they think you can fight, they force you to join one of the High Captain's armies, or they kill you. And the gods forbid that they think you're working for one of the other captains. Give me some directions. What's around? Miss Bella's, sure. She doesn't really have anything of interest. Okay. We're going to fight with a child in our arms. I'm going to rename my character to Simba. Or no, Simba was the child. What was the name of the... Mufasa? Was that Mufasa who was Simba's dad? I don't remember. Rune Hammer Smithy. I don't have any need for... Okay, somebody must have cast magic somewhere because... I'm like, what is all that sound? Yeah. Yeah, that's into the smithy. What is this? That's another store. And that's just back there.
You will
Die in my hand!
Don't mind me, I'm just going to attack indiscriminately. Oh no, we're not on the same side, guy. I meant what I said about the indiscriminate part.
You can't win!
I'm going to leave it so that neither of these captains win. That's my plan. So we found the temple. Oh, this is this weird-ass contraption guy. Let's talk to him.
You can't...
What the hell is happening over there? Well, we'll get there eventually. Hey, weird machine dude? Okay, that's a golem of sorts.
Ho ho! How rare to have a personage of such fine quality come to my shop. Due to war, pestilence, and an unforeseen shortage of crates, my stock isn't what it was. But I bet you'll still be impressed.
So this is Kolmar. Kolmar is the purveyor of fine magical goods and inventor extraordinaire. Yeah, what is your invention? The Fantabulous Contrapulator. It has the ability to turn out any number of fantastic magical potions, a wide variety according to customer specifications. I would have made a fortune had cruel fate not intervened. Picture this. There I was, sweating away at the final touches to the Contrapulator, eager to show it to my jealousy-filled colleagues and end their mocking once and for all. Suddenly a crash. Hideous undead creatures stormed my secret laboratory, shredding everything they found, including my beloved invention. I tried to stop them, but they were too much for me, and all fully intent on taking a bite, if you know what I mean. So I ran for it and barely escaped through a magical hole I always carry with me. Alas, I cannot go back to my lab until all this fuss is over, and my invention is ruined. Yeah, I know where it is. I don't really care how it works. Oops. I messed up. There was a question there. I think I was supposed to ask him. Yeah, what exactly do you sell? Okay. Let's get rid of this crap I'm carrying around. As you can see, I sold a bunch of other crap while... you know what? I don't want him to see... Oh, no, it's... He's going to have to see me break into his room here. I kind of wonder if maybe I missed the thing. Oh, a specific key is required to open that. Huh. Yep, and I can't pick it. Okay. Well, at least I disabled the trap. What's going on down in this neighborhood? Thought I saw a guy over here, but I guess not. Yeah, like I said, lack of crates, but I see crates all around. I don't know why these treasure chests are even outside. A little doorway over here. Let's see what this is about. Barred from the other side, so we're probably exiting there. Here's this tower area. More sewers. Bugbear Heroes. Still don't feel like my question has been answered about what exactly these are.
You can't win!
They're not able to see very far. You guys aren't going to bother me when I'm doing this, right?
You can't win!
Okay. Bunch of barrels. Bunch of crates. Oop.
Death is coming for you!
You're just hanging around over here. You had no interest in fighting with your comrades. Guys aren't... Oh, come on. That's the second time. I noticed it didn't grab those arrows earlier, but they were just arrows, so I didn't care. Okay. Whoa. What the hell do we have going on here? Okay. There's a statue here. The inscription on the shield reads, "Beware, the gods as our witnesses. From this day forth the entrance to ancient Ilusk shall be sealed. Beneath this house 3 wards guard the gates forever, confining the unholy..." I was reading that, and I can't read it in the thing. The unholy evil of Valeron the Damned Within. The ancient texts speak of a hero from the south that will break the seals and forever rid the world of the horror within. We pray that the seals will hold until that day comes. Oh boy. Seals. Some sort of ancient horror that was sealed away.
You're going down.
Evil guards the first seal. Okay. What are you? Skull warrior? Written orders. This letter has been written quickly and is smeared with blood. We have taken Burke's mansion with considerable casualties. Burke seems to have been in contact with a being called Valeron within the ruins of Ilisk. There's talk of treasure. Find him, kill him, and bring back all that you find to fund the war effort. Signed, High Captain Kurth. Going to save since it's doing that stupid thing again. Okay, did he leave anything? Skull Warrior's head and a large bone. Okay, here's another statue. What foul curse befell this land when the gates of hell would not open for Valeron the Damned? Though Ilisk was brought to ruins, still his evil choked the very life from the land, and those that died at his hand will not sleep. Only the one who is destined to destroy Valeron will break the three seals, so have the gods decreed it, so shall it be. Are you saying that? Oh, okay. I actually had no idea that was right. Did not know. But you know what? We need to get our guy to rest. I thought I activated God mode. But maybe I didn't. Or maybe I just taken that many hits. Further in we go. What was that? Oh. Come on. Take them all out. I was like, what? I didn't see them over there. How did you get in? An old and ragged golem rises from the tomb. It's to clear away the undead. It's not really doing it. Boy, these zombies are dumb. Okay, let's go ahead and reopen this door. Okay.
You're going down.
It is interesting how many more enemies there are at a time compared to... Well, I don't know. Maybe that's not right. Maybe you always were fighting in groups. The groups are tighter groups, I would say. Instead of sort of loosely banded together like they felt before. I could just simply be wrong. Oh, like what did I run up into? Dumb zombie. Oh, hello. Like they're just so not reactive to me. Or are they appearing as we go? Maybe that's what's going on.
Death is coming for you!
Okay, feels like something should be happening over here. Yeah, he was not there a second ago. So they are just randomly appearing. Which is not really cool. Can't say I'm a huge fan of that. Mummy! Excuse me, who are you over there? Fallen hero. He's about to fall again. Look, he's got a cool glowy weapon. Now get the trash for okay, or not. Hero's heart, which I'm guessing there's an altar somewhere nearby. Yeah, I'm not opening all those. Hey, look, there's an altar. There's also a strange hallway to the side that I'm going to want to check out.
You can't win!
I mean, we took out the fallen hero, so
You're going...
why are these guys still showing up? Skeleton chieftain? But who's trapping the corpses now? Come on. Big trap. For money? Like, that seems like a wasted effort. We didn't even get anything cool from the skeleton chieftain. We just get the same thing from all of them. I don't know. That wasn't that great of a payoff, if you ask me. Let's put our heart in the sand.
You can't win!
Shadows and shadow fiends. I think we've seen shadows before. I don't know about shadow fiends, but I guess now this is Kingdom Hearts. That's up in this large area. Hey, a level up. Jeez, it's been a while. Let's come over here. Well, if they're trapped in the sarcophagus, of course we're going to open that up. All right. Oh, you get one of those, huh? That's real important. Really going to need that. That's another thing. Is that also a D&D thing where it takes a long time till you level up? So takes away some of the excitement, I feel like. I don't know what that does, but we got it now. Same there. Oh, we get to choose a feat. Man, it's been a long time. I have no idea what I was thinking about doing previously. Ooh, what's improved critical? Yeah, let's go with that. What have we been using? A rapier? Because there's just so many of those. Yeah, I might as well level up Trash Bandicoot for no reason. Okay. Why are these trapped? That's the question. Wait, why does it still show... Why didn't it take... That was weird. That was weird, right? I don't understand that. Oh, that's new. I think I already have ambidexterity. Oh, this one's trapped and locked. It's popping and locking. There's a chest over there I didn't see before. Wow, all for a potion of endurance. Great. Oh, I did want to see that. I already have them. That's why I thought I had the thing. It's because I got it from that. Okay, so... It was mostly uneventful. Lots of fighting, little payoff.
You're going to... Ha! 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 Ha!
Hua, hua.
Ha! Boom! Ha!
Stairs down the other way.
You can't win!
Told you couldn't win. Jesus, take him out already. There you go. Shadows do not set off traps. Makes sense, I just wasn't sure if that would be the case.
Death is Death is coming for you!
Gets to the point I realize that there's just not much to actually say during this game. Run to this spot, decide what you want to pick up and what you don't. Fight things. More skeleton chieftains. Interesting. Alright, now we'll go to the next level. I don't think I'm going to find that third piece of whatever here, but I'm having a hard time remembering where I came across the first ones. So I know one of them I found in that area next to the machine. I don't know about the other though. Another altar and a water elemental guardian. Maybe I do. Because wasn't it water that I was missing? We'll find out. No, I was wrong. Blessed water. The ruins of Ilisk are open to me now, guys. What enemies are nearby? There are no enemies nearby. Whatever. Okay, well, we've got the change in color thing in case I hadn't already marked that one. So I'll have to look for that at the end of the episode. Why does it look like this in here, you guys? Excuse me? Excuse me? Who hit me from way the hell over there? It looks like I'm consistently doing critical hits, and yet you're not going to see it because they're immune to it. So that's acid and slow. Wait, where was the asshole that did that? This is just the worst party I've been to. Yeah, look at those critical hits. I knew he could do them. Oh, hello. You're Valvenus. We're gonna do a little DM heal here because I'm not really liking the way that this looks at the moment. Oh, there we go. There you go. Start taking some of them out. Come on. What is this doing? Spell resistance. Oh, hang on. You're about to be all alone, buddy. You're mine now. I got the power of DM_heal. You don't even know what that is. What did that say? I couldn't damage my target with what? All right. You were evil. Now you're dead. Let that be a lesson. The Uthgard Holy Shield looks pretty cool. Can't use it. Uh-huh. And the one of many. That's how I want to see my super rare weapons described as, after all the work to get them. There's still a lot of traps and stuff over here. A lot of chests. I'm guessing that's how we exit, but I'd like to look around first. Looks like there's a door over there, too. Boots of Speed? Hold on. I don't entirely know what haste is here. I think it just means faster. Yeah, that's faster. I'll take it. That'll speed up a lot of this. Oh yeah, he's a lot faster actually. We could have used that a while ago. Wait, was that? Oh, those are their remains. Alright, so I guess we just go into this portal. Okay. That was a side quest, I guess. Was that the whole point of the docks over here? Was to do that? Because I thought it was going to have to do more with Captain Kurth. Bugbear archers or some priestess over there. We got some strange ones around here. Where did the priestess go? There you are. Getting arrows stuck in me.
You're going down.
I haven't forgotten about you guys. I feel like this one's going kind of on the long side. I don't feel like we've gotten a whole lot done. But I guess if we've got these haste things now, that helps. Still waiting for new cool sortie. This was just a dead end? Fantastic. Yeah, that is so much faster movement. I really like it. Let me do another DM heal here. I must have turned off or not actually turned on the God mode. Hi, what is that? Ogre Death Ward. I'm gonna say he's bad at his job of warding death. Excuse me?
You can't win.
You guys gotta stop being invisible. Yeah, they let you go all the way around and they reward you with nothing. What a shock. Kurth's lair. I mean, who would have known he was a bad guy when he lives in a lair? What are you doing? Burning books. It's definitely not something I'm down for. So this guy's definitely not going to live. I'm going to have to make sure of that. I don't know what's going on over there. Okay, that's where I came in.
You can't win.
Another ogre warden. Okay. Alright. As I figured. Had to give it a try, though. I didn't see a handle thing.
You're going down!
Die, and other than you have fallen before me!
Let's see what's going on over here. All this magic noise.
It's coming for you!
Hellhounds and imps in some sort of portal. Okay. What is this about? The portal in the center of the room is obviously a construction of magic. Its energy is being sustained in an artificial manner. Its purpose is unknown, but the aura it gives off fills the room with a dire chill and a sense of evil. Let's see if we can examine it more closely. No, we can't. We're going to leave that portal alone. I think it said I could put an object in there. Where's the... Here we go. Not fond of that idea at the moment. Burke's corpse. I have no idea who that is. There's a smooth token and Burke's manual. This dusty tome is filled with tight script by a wizard who names himself Burke. By the writings within, it appears that this place was once his own home, and his experiments revolved around the creation of a permanent dimensional aperture through which he could summon and control planar creatures. The wizard notes several times that High Captain Kurth wishes to use the aperture for his own purpose and has become quite demanding. This made the wizard nervous enough that he jotted down some thoughts on how to close the aperture, if necessary. He notes that he possesses a sphere filled with water from Celestia and a sample of an abyssal metal elsewhere in his home. Placed together in the aperture, these would bring about the desired disruption. His only concern about doing such a thing is that the magic that controlled the planar creatures summoned by the aperture would also be disrupted, resulting in chaos. Okay, so we've got a sphere of water, right? Where is it? Yeah, an abyssal metal. So here's the metal. But we need a sphere of water from somewhere. Nope, I was seeing. I thought I was getting away from that. Well, that's a fountain. Alright, there's that glowing sphere. Let's close that thing. What do you guys say? Actually, before we do that, what's... Oh, no, it's just showing another entrance into there. Okay. Yeah, so before we move on, we'll close this thing. guys just keep filling in, huh?
I kill you!
There's a succubus here this time. My dexterity has been decreased. I've been poisoned.
Fight with me!
Okay. Come on. There we go. Smooth token and glowing sphere. Alright. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Can I rest? I would like to, there we go. You know what? I need water. I'll be back. Okay. Now back to the way we came. There's a couple little rooms I wanted to check out over here. Still don't know how those other doors open. The meat room.
You're going down!
Okay. Just getting rid of them, which is always a good thing. Getting a very tiny amount of experience for it. Oh, here's another meat room.
You can't
An ogre bodyguard. What was he even doing in here? He wasn't even protecting a body. Looks like he was feeding his body. Alright, so now into the main room, which is locked. That seems to be a thing. I'm going to pay for my interference with a slow and painful death, says this guy. Finally, one of these dudes we can take out. That's one down. What do we get? Whoa, we get a lot from him. Okay, hold on here. There's Kurth's head, prison key, and a Nether Sea Great Axe. Is something shooting at me? You. Cut it out. I think she was summoning something. Well, there's a prison. There's another prison key. Let's walk through here. We'll go to the prison area last. Come on. There it is. High Captain Seal. What would that do for me? Alright, let's see what's going on here. A vein?
Good business to you.
Oh, thank heavens for 7-Eleven. Please tell me you're not one of Kurth's men. Are you a prisoner? Yes, I am. My name is Yvain, and Kurth has held me here by force since he took me from my home more than a week ago. Does this mean you would free me from this cell? Yeah, how do I know that this isn't a ruse? I'm certainly no threat to you, and I've no reason to lie. All I want is to get out of this horrid place and for Kurth to leave my brother and I in peace. Please, my lord, could you not release me from this cell? How did you end up here? Kurth and his men raided my brother's home weeks ago where I was staying. They took most of his wealth and burned everything. Then Kurth decided he would take me as well for his own. My brother pleaded for Kurth to let me go, but Kurth just laughed in his face. He said he would keep me for his pleasure if he wanted to. That fiend said he would kill my brother if I tried to use my magic to teleport away. I've been trapped here, forced to do his bidding ever since. Would you be able to find your way on your own? I have magic that I can leave by, now that the wards on the door are gone, if you allow me to leave, that is. Yeah, fine. Oh, thank the gods. Kurth has been keeping me held here in this cell, so I can't use my spells to tell... Yeah, you already told me that. Please find Ellenwood when you have a chance. I'm sure he can reward you. I've never even seen that name. I have no idea who that is. I never saw how to open the one door. The door is down here. How many prison keys are there? Oh, wait. Are they for these? Yep, that's what it is. Did not make it to that guy in time. Oh, hi. Okay. Well, that's one high captain down. You know how I like to do these episodes. I feel like we'd like to stop here, but we can't. We've got another captain to go, and I haven't even explored every area of these docks yet. Because we never got to check out over this way. Huh. Looks like a gate that's opened. Don't walk inside of the door. Yeah, it says exit. Where's this exit? This? Okay. Well, I guess there's another part of here we haven't seen yet, but I may have to read our... I may have to read the quest log because I don't recall where they said the way to the other guy was. There is a part of this map I haven't explored over here yet. Wait, what is this place? The Cutlass. So that's just a shop. Oh, right. Lady Marmalade. Surrounded by her guard. Which means this will go perfectly fine.
Oh, I wasn't expecting any visitors. Are you here to see my husband? I'm afraid he's out of the city right now.
Who are you? I am Lady Marmalade. You've heard my song. My husband is out of the city right now. However, is there something I can do for you? I want to speak to you about Herb's ring. You know about the ring Irby gave me? Oh, Irby must have sent you, I guess. Well, I don't think what he's asking is very fair. Irby's just being silly. He gave me his ring because he loves me, and I'm not giving it back because that hasn't changed. Let's talk about this. Talk about what? I don't think there's anything to discuss. How about the fact that you've broken Section 12 of Luskan's gift receiving code? You must be joking. I've never heard of such a thing. You don't want me to turn you in, do you? Oh no, you can't have the ring. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. Just give me a moment. Here it is. Take it and go. I'm sure we don't have anything else to discuss. I didn't expect that's how that was going to go. Sorry, ma'am, but the law now requires me to go into your home and see if there's anything worth stealing. Don't blame me. It's the law. You didn't have anything worth stealing, so fine. Right, we're going to turn in the baby, as weird as it sounds, and the ring. And then take a look at this guide, because I'm a little... Or not guide, but the quest log. I actually don't have that guide I had earlier up. Were they both upstairs? I think they were. Herb.
How goes the search?
I have the ring. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need it. Okay. He's taken care of. Where is Yvette? No? Oh, there's Yvette.
Well, hello to you.
I have your baby. Yeah, I don't need the money. Here, we'll do a nice thing. Make sure she gets that kid the hell out of here. Okay. With those taken care of, saving a vein. Yeah, where is this person? She has been rescued, however, and is headed for the Cutlass Inn. Okay, so we do have to go there. That's where Elwind is, so we'll go back to that. Yeah, the High Captains. There's that. Search for the cult. Okay, High Captains. I guess I should try talking to that lady again. Maybe she can say... I don't know if she'll repeat that line, but I can try it.
Well, hello to you.
Where do I find Barum? Okay, he has a base within the sewers of the city, full of his troops and undead monsters conjured by his sorcerer allies. The main gate is through a sewer entrance on the island east and south of here. Right. I think that's where I went and spoke to him. There is a back entrance that is not well known about. It's through a sour grate just to the west of the brothel by the stores. Okay, to the west of the brothel by the stores. Alright, let's save because it's doing that weird thing again. And we got a lot done, too, so... Okay, west of the inn by the stores. Huh. Maybe I just don't remember it, I'm not sure. But we're going to get rid of that one quest by going into here. Elwyn.
I can skip.
I'm sure your story was awesome.
Hey, what?
Okay, he's just the proprietor. There's another person with a name.
Please forgive me, but I am in no mood to speak.
Okay.
Hi there.
Go away, kid. I didn't mean to talk to you. Alright. Well, Barham is where we were headed to next anyway. So, said west, near the stores. Oh, this. I did not see that. Okay. Here's the back way. Oh, no, we've been here. Okay. So, while looking for that, I learned that the other stone lever thing is in here. That it's in just some random skeletons' remains. But all it is to make potions that I don't use. However, I should be... Oh. You're not supposed to be alive. You're not supposed to be alive. I spent time killing you guys to stay dead. I'm supposed to have a key that lets me through the store. Yeah, okay. Oh, did I not see that earlier? I don't think I saw this door earlier. Hey, look at that. That is precisely what I needed the whole time. Oh, Baron.
Get this hook!
Baron, I'll tell you right now, these guys aren't going to do it. It's going to have to be you and me, baby. somebody set off their own trap. I do love that. This appears to be where I was earlier, I think, when I spoke to him. I think.
You're going down.
Oh, we're at Captain A. So you can even drop anything? Just money. Nobody needs money in this world. I don't know. You guys go ahead and set it off. Thank you. He definitely didn't train these things smart, huh? Yanti mercenary. I feel like we're seeing more and more of these things just randomly showing up. It's a lengthy sheet of aged and yellowed parchment containing several complex drawings annotated in a strange language. The impression one gets at a glance is that the contents involve some form of necromantic ritual. Sisters of the Night, it falls on you to see the ritual through that will provide Barum with the army he requires. The Akamic ritual will infuse the bones of the long buried with the spirits of the mourned and form a powerful mummy construct. Barum should be pleased with the results. So long as you read the words of the ritual, you will be protected from harm. Allow nothing to distract you. Ensure that the skeletal priests continue their worship unhindered, and that the tablets remain intact, or your ritual will be worthless. Success will bring you great status within the new order, so you are promised. It is signed with one named Mogram. We've seen that name before, haven't we? Barum. Oh, Barum.
I greet you.
Strange. So we've got Conjurer and Sorcerer, or whatever the other one was. Necromancer, that's it. Nope, can't open that. So let's go this way. To the Shrine Spirit, where there's all these skeletons doing stuff. Come on. Expecting something a little more helpful than that. Alright, only 2 other spots to go. Mummy. One that I can attack, actually, which is kind of strange. Spiders. No. Open the door.
You're going down.
Hello? Yeah, there you go.
You can't win.
Yeah, I get they're powering that. What am I supposed to put in here, though? Okay. I'm going to try this. Hey, hey, it worked. I think it worked. I don't actually know. No. Oh, that's new. Ah, okay. That's one. Oh, we can take you out now, huh? She's not gonna drop anything?
You're going down.
Weird. I'm kind of surprised that she doesn't drop anything. Ah, okay, so... So, what's over here? Can I do this? Yep. Alright. Ah, here's where the mummy thing they were talking about comes into play. Okay. I wouldn't call that a greater mummy. Didn't really put up much of a fight. There we go. The portal is still open. Oh. Key in a book. Let's see what the book says. The latest statues have been fired and inscribed with all of the proper runes. Our ally wishes to use them immediately, even though we have warned him that they will be very fragile until they have time to properly set. He is far too impatient. Yeah, that's what I'm always saying. We have a key for this door. We have a key for the door. You guys did it to yourselves. I was trying to disarm it. Where's your boss? Why are you guys still fighting for your boss if I'm all the way here? I'd be like, you know, he may not be the one. Saw a glowy guy over here. It's him. Remember when you didn't take my deal before?
Fear what
You can't win!
Whoa, lots of stuff here. Studded leather armor 2, looking cool. Guy's head, you always want some of that. The Bone Phoenix is a great name. Ooh, a scimitar. The Shimmering Blade. A dagger +2. I think a dagger is my second weapon, right? Yeah. Where did it go? There we go. We got a weapon upgraded finally after all this time. Yeah, what is this?
You're go-
Oh, I wonder if that was powering him up or something. Well, it didn't work out for him, so. No, I just traded those in, actually. Click. Already, thank you. Alright, we are finally ending this episode. Whew. Okay. There's no quick way out, is there? Alright, well. No problemo. Yeah, neither one of them seemed fit for leadership, so I feel like we did a good here.
Death is coming!
No, you guys, it's like over. What are you fighting for?
Hello there, darling. Do make your...
Wait. What? Who do I talk to about this? Wait a second. I'll be back. Okay, so apparently I never visited that temple. I saw it, I just didn't go into it, and that's where that Aaron guy is. So let's head back there. It's right there, yeah. Dude, you're fighting for nobody.
Hello to you.
Heal me. Alright, thank you. There you are.
It is good to see you at last, my friend. I fear I have terrible news. It seems that the good lady Erebeth has disappeared. We can find no trace of her.
What are you talking about?
The Lady Paladin had been quite silent since you left port last. I thought perhaps that she had found contentment now that the cult was located. So my eye was not as close upon her as it might otherwise have been. Regardless, she used considerable skill to vanish without notice sometime after our arrival in the city. All of her gear and armor is gone as well. She prepared well and left of her own volition.
Where did she go?
She has not returned to Neverwinter. Part of me wonders if I cannot be certain. Erebeth was acting so strangely before her disappearance. I worry for her safety. She is not in her right mind, I fear.
Yeah, well, now I gotta find her.
The important task is to find your way into the host tower, my friend. The cult must be dealt with. If you find Erebeth there, all the better. If she is not, a true search will have to wait until after your own mission is complete, no matter how much we might wish otherwise. So then, let us discuss your mission.
Where is this tower?
The tower lies on an island, reachable by a bridge on the northeastern shore. There are rumors of other entrances, but I have been able to find none. The bridge, however, is guarded well by both armsmen and sorcery. The wizards of the Arcane Brotherhood value their privacy. Little enough, if the truth be told. The wizards search diligently for spies at every turn, so I receive only questionable news from outside the tower itself. It is known, however, that the Arcane Brotherhood are the true power in Luskan. The High Captains rule the city, but only with the wizards' leave. How the cult gained its foothold there can only be guessed at. The wizards may be allies, or indeed even members of their cause. If you do gain entrance, use extreme caution and find out all you can about their plans. Assaulting them directly may not be an option.
I'm willing to test that.
I believe I know of a way, though it is a risky path to say the least. The bridge to the tower's island is guarded by magic that is not easily bypassed. Those who wish admittance to the tower must be granted the proper pass by the wizards. Papers which are affixed with a magical seal that allows the possessor to pass unhindered by the wards. Unfortunately, the only persons which I am sure possess such a pass are the High Captains themselves.
So I'm guessing that's the seals that I got from both of them.
If you were somehow to acquire one of these documents for me, with its seal, I could easily use it to forge a similar pass for you.
Oh, I've got it.
Excellent work, my friend. I have already managed to put together a forgery that will claim the bearer as an ambassador of Mulhorand. It is then a simple matter of moving the seal from one document to the other, as so, and it is done. This forgery then should allow you to bypass any guards at the bridge, as well as the magical wards. Once inside, however, I would not rely on it.
Okay.
Go then, and do what you must. I wish you success.
Well then. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell my crap. We're going to save. And that's going to be it for this very long episode. Yeah, I had to double back at one point, but by that point I had the haste boots already on, so that saved me a little bit. But yeah, now Erebeth is missing, and we're gonna have to go rescue the paladin. You know, it's women, man. They always need to be rescued. See you guys.
Let's Player needs food badly.